So today I'm going to show you some really easy and quick cleaning routines that I do. I basically have about 6 steps that I do after I've dropped the kids at school, because I do wake up to a clean house every morning when we tidy it once the kids are in bed and clean, but then literally by the time I get back from school drop it is cluttered again, and I'm the sort of person that sort of leaves clutter in my wake as well. I'm probably worse than the kids. So this is what I do to basically pick up the house, because I want to be able to have a clean, hygienic environment before I start any work in the house, before I go out, especially because now is the season with loads of guests. So if somebody knocks on my door, I've always been that type of mum who dreads it a little bit, because I don't feel like my house is always perfectly welcome for guests. But now that I've got this little 10-minute routine that I do, it's much easier for me. It's working for me. So this is cleaning tips for somebody who doesn't really like cleaning, or if you just feel a bit overwhelmed by the tasks. Hopefully this will help you. This video is actually a sponsored video by Trifo robot vacuum. That is what we need. So I'm going to unbox that now, get that running around the house, because that takes a massive job off my hands, particularly when you've got kids and that breakfast food is all over the floor. You can just leave that running, get on with the rest of what you're doing, and it halves the time you're spending cleaning. So let's go do that now, and then I'll get on with the rest of my little cleaning routine. So this is the Trifo Lucy Artificial Intelligent Home Robot. It is a vacuum and a mop. It's a beautiful piece of kit. Open it up, it is absolutely gorgeous. Your home's new hero. Yes, please, Lucy, I need you. Absolutely beautiful. It's so stylish. It really looks like a home accessory. You really feel like you've got some artificial intelligence in the house. So you must take off this little protective wrapper before you start to use it. This plastic rubber bit just peels out. I actually think that Lucy is Henrik's ideal woman. It's his ideal gadget. He would be chuffed with this as a gift, I promise you. And this is the Trifo Lucy charger. It is so beautiful, so that can go just against the wall. I'll probably pop it in the kitchen because that's where I have most floor issues, but it's so gorgeous, so much nicer than having a regular vacuum out. Bling bling. I feel like Lucy doesn't suit you. I'm gonna have to rename you, maybe Lucia. That's more you. Okay, so I'm just setting up the Trifo Home app, because this is a smart home gadget, don't you know? You will do everything on your app as well, so it means you can start it. And what's cool is Lucy will go around, and she's really good. I'm just gonna talk to her as if she's a person. The Trifo robot vacuum is really good at avoiding obstacles. I don't know why they've chosen me for this job, guys. I think they know my house is not a show home, it is a very lived-in family home with 3 kids. So if she can go around Barbies quicker than me, that would be good news. So because this is an actual camera, it's also, look, videoing me. So you can see your home live as well through Lucy. So this is the scenes that I'm normally left with when I get back from the school run. I try not to call it mess, I like to call it signs of life, because stuff happens here, people live here, but it needs going at some point so the kids can come home to a nice clean home. So as Lucy gets on with doing all the floors and getting them sparkling clean, which I do think is the #1 thing that you need help with because it's so time consuming, I'm going to get on with the rest of my really quick tasks, starting with making the house smell nice. So the first thing I like to do at the beginning of my routine is light my candles and make sure I always in the hallway have an air diffuser or a plug-in, because that's the sort of thing that greets people as they walk into the house. I think a house that smells great makes people think it's a lovely, warm, inviting place to be. And then I'll start with my high traffic areas. So obviously the front door, we have these little shells which love to clutter. This was some samples for our new green door. You know, a fossilized shark tooth definitely needed to be there. So this just becomes a bit of a dumping ground, so I will just clear this up really fast. One of my favourite sayings is the one-touch rule. It's such a good little mental hack. So every time you pick something up, don't move rubbish to one place, don't pick up stuff from the counter, put it in the sink to go in the dishwasher. One touch, put it where it's going to end up. And if you do that throughout the day, then things really don't build up. It's a really top tip. My other big thing is baskets with lids are your best friends for keeping things tidy. So I just borrowed that calculator this morning and they all just stay inside there. Clean surfaces, so then go around all your surfaces, have a quick look. If anything can fit inside the cupboard, put it in, because without meaning to, if we're looking at clutter, it tells your mind that your job is never done and that you can't relax. And actually a tip for keeping your surfaces clean is pop something on them. I'll be much less tempted to let that pile up, because there's a cactus there. It will literally spike me. So if we walk around the whole house and pick up everything that needs to go in the dishwasher, get that done first. I feel like biting the frog. Is that what it says? Is that the saying? Bite the frog. Is that the saying? Do the hard things first, and then once you've got the dishwasher on and done, you feel literally 50% of the way there. So Evelyn normally leaves mid-game for school, obviously, because she is playing till the second she goes, and sometimes it's quite cute just to leave them or to set them up somewhere, so it's kind of like a little nice welcome home when she gets back. So I'm going to pop the girls here, the princess squad. Yeah. And a game out for the boys, that can stay there, because then they're likely to pick that up when they get in from school. Everything else can just chuck away in these boxes. Good old Kallax IKEA boxes. Who could live without them?
Going back to the charging station.
So let's see how much she has picked up. Oh my gosh, just open it up inside here. This looks like a lot. Oh wow. Oh my goodness me. I do hoover my house, I promise, and I've got a really decent hoover, but that is how much she has taken up. Well done, Lucy. I will empty you out, and then you can go back to your home. And we're done. The house is ready. I feel I can be calm now. I can be productive in here. The kids can mess it all up again. They'll enjoy that. Who doesn't enjoy that? But it just took 10 minutes. So really don't feel the overwhelm. If you don't enjoy cleaning, neither do I, but it just gets done and you feel so much better at the end of it. And why not invest in having a little helper with the Trifo AI robot vacuum? It is really cool. It's such a cool little addition to the house. I feel like I might have guests just to look at that vacuum. Henrik's going to absolutely be insane over her as well. I will leave the link in the description box below. A really good little helper for the winter Christmas period. See you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.